Her message came at 6:14 p.m., a single line. Please don't come for my parents' Christmas party this year. No explanation, no apology, just that. I stared at the text while the snow outside clung to the window like it was trying to listen in. The house felt smaller, air heavier. Something inside me stilled, too quickly, like a door slamming in an empty hallway. Then another message followed. It's better if you stay away, trust me. Trust. Interesting choice of words, considering how careful she'd been with the truth lately. Before I could reply, my phone lit up again, this time with a photo, a group selfie. Her sister, two friends crowded together in the warm glow of her parents' living room. Her sister's caption burned the brightest. If he shows up, we'll pretend we don't know him, LOL tree. They all laughed in the comments, including my wife. My chest didn't tighten, my pulse didn't spike. I just felt something shift, quietly, deliberately, like a gear slipping into place. I set the phone down and listened to the silence. Something was already broken. This was just confirmation. Betrayal rarely announces itself. It drips, slow, silent, methodical. First, it was the late nights grading papers. Then the phone turned face down, always. Then the scent. Someone else's cologne turning up on her coat. Faint, expensive, not mine. I told myself it was nothing. I told myself marriage had seasons. I told myself lies because they were easier than truths. But the moment she asked me not to come, begged me not to come, something in her voice cracked. Not fear, not guilt, something closer to anticipation. As if she needed me gone. As if my presence would expose something. Her sister's message, pretending not to know me, wasn't a joke. It was a rehearsal. At dinner that night, she was all soft smiles and empty words, asking about my day, my projects, touching my wrist as if affection could erase the sound of her laughter in that group chat. But I saw the tremor in her fingers, the way she flinched when I mentioned her parents, the way her eyes darted to her phone like a trapped animal seeking exits. She was hiding something, someone. And for the first time in a long time, I didn't try to fix it. I simply observed. People reveal themselves most clearly when they think you're not paying attention. I started with her phone records. Not hacking, just patterns. Times, gaps, repetition. Numbers saved under harmless names that didn't match activity. Then credit card statements. Dinners for two. Boutique hotel charges. All timed with her work weekends. I didn't confront her. Confrontation gives power. Silence takes it. Meanwhile, I kept my routine, my tone calm, movements predictable. Every morning, I kissed her forehead. Every evening, I asked about her day. Internally, though, something sharpened. She invited me, half-heartedly, to the Christmas party again, as if to cover her tracks, as if she knew the request to stay away sounded cruel. I simply smiled, told her I'd be busy. The same night, I ran a background check on the number she'd been calling most. It belonged to her sister's husband. Interesting, predictable, pathetic. I didn't break, didn't scream. I just felt clarity settle in like frost on glass. A friend of hers, a woman who never liked me, sent me a screenshot the next day. No message, just a photo of my face. Me, on the cover of a magazine. The issue highlighting the company I had just acquired. Apparently, my wife hadn't bothered to tell them what I'd been working on. Who I actually was. What I actually owned. Good. Let them laugh. Invitations flooded my inbox 2 days later. From her mother, her sister, her friends. 5 days after the magazine hit stands, I answered none of them. The DNA test came in on a Thursday morning. I hadn't meant to run it, not originally, but suspicion is a shapeshifter. Once it starts filling the room, it finds every crack. Her sister's husband was the father. Not me. Not even close. The report felt cold in my hands, clinical, precise, a perfect mirror of the truth. When she came home, snow tangled in her hair, cheeks flushed from the party planning errands, she smiled at me. I handed her the envelope. She opened it slowly, like she already knew. Her face drained first. Then her knees gave out. Then the apology started pouring, messy and loud. I said nothing. Silence can be a guillotine. I waited for her to finish breaking. Then I placed the magazine beside the DNA report. My face on the cover staring back at her. Her eyes widened. Recognition, then fear, then something uglier. Regret, maybe. But regret comes too late to matter. I didn't know you, she began. I raised a hand, just enough to stop her. That single gesture hit harder than any shouted accusation. I told her I wouldn't be attending the Christmas party. Not now, not ever. And that she should tell her family exactly why. Her sister called within minutes. Her mother next. Then the husband, the real father, panicking, begging for discretion. I said nothing to any of them. Let silence do what truth alone cannot, devastate. I left that night, not dramatically, not angrily, just gone. She cried as I packed, cried harder when I closed the door. But I felt nothing, not even the echo of what had been. Some truths don't shatter you, they release you. Their invitations arrived again the next week, stacked, desperate, unopened. I dropped them all in the trash without a second glance. That family pretended they didn't know me once. Now they never will. And that, finally, is peace.